Hi, Nicola.
Hello.
Hello. You're from Making a Difference, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you tell us a bit about what that is?
Yes, so we offer employability support for people who are unemployed or are looking to get back into the workplace. So we help with things like CVs, job search, interview skills, confidence, that sort of thing.
Great. And how do people access that?
So often referrals come from the job centre. Sometimes social prescribers, housing providers refer people, or people can come direct to us if they find us on the website or through social media. I also have a job club at the library. Sometimes people access us that way. So many different ways of getting hold of us.
Great. And can you tell us about maybe a couple of sort of cases you might have worked with? What sort of things have you helped people with recently?
Yeah, so a common one is just helping people get a CV together to apply for jobs. So recently I met a lady who had always had jobs that she'd never needed a CV for, so she hadn't got one. So we met and did a CV. She got offered a job trial quite quickly and she went into work this week after that. So she was really quick, but other people come because, so another person, they came via the social prescribers and they were just lacking in confidence, were a bit anxious about going back to work, and we just spent a bit of time doing that slowly really, so looking at their skills, what they might want to do, looking at the jobs that were out there, and then slowly doing a bit of interview support and that sort of thing, and they've moved into work after a bit longer support. So I was working with them for about 4 months and they moved into work at the end of the programme.
Great. Thanks for that, Nicola. That's great. And just, I guess, one final thing. If there's something you wish that people around Horsham would know more about your service, or you in terms of accessing you or finding out more about you, what kind of things would that be?
I think it's just important to realise that you don't have to get to us via the job centre. So a lot of people see the job centre as the way into services, which it is, and that's great.
Yeah.
But some people don't want to. They don't want to claim benefits.
Sure.
Or they don't want to go to the job centre. So I have clients where I deal with them completely remotely. So we do Zoom calls with people and phone support, and access the service at the library. So you don't have to come via the job centre if you don't want to.
Oh, that's really useful to know, Nicola. Thanks a lot for your time. Really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kay and I work for Age UK West Sussex, Brighton Hove as a community agent for the Horsham district.
Great. And we're also joined by Luke Stewart. Do you want to tell us a bit about yourself, Luke?
Hi there, yeah, I'm Luke. I'm the lead social prescriber for Horsham Central Primary Care Network.
Excellent. So, Tay, can you tell us a little bit about Age UK?
Yeah, so Age UK is a charitable organisation, and so National Age UK is separate to the Age UK West Sussex, Brighton and Hove. So I work within the West Sussex area, specifically within Horsham district, but the charity helps anyone from 50 plus with a lot of different things. So we have information advice teams that help with anything to do with benefits checks or well-being support, and my role in particular helps with social groups and activities to help combat social isolation and loneliness throughout the area. We also have dementia daybreak clubs that help people who are suffering with dementia or Alzheimer's, and gives respite to those who are caring for them. And that's a few of the services that we offer, as well as telephone befriending to help with the loneliness as well.
Great. And how do patients get to know about you? How do people in the community get to access Age UK?
So the best way to access Age UK would probably just be to call us directly on our telephone number. So we have magazines which have our telephone number just at the bottom.
Excellent.
These are brilliant because they can tell you everything about the charity and what we're doing at the moment. They come out quarterly as well, so they're very up to date on what the charity is offering throughout the district. And that's the best way to get involved within us. We can also have email as well. We have Facebook groups. We have the central Facebook. We also have Facebook with the separate districts. So there's a Horsham one, Arran, Chichester, Ada, Mid Sussex as well. And everyone will check on the Facebook pages regularly so they can get in contact with you there too.
Great, and we'll try and put some of those links up as well, just to signpost people towards the right areas. And Luke, can I ask what's your experience been working with Age UK as a social prescriber?
I think that one of the most important things is the name Age UK quite often makes people think of sort of elderly, but they do work with people, sort of anyone over the age of 55, is that right? 55, 50 and over. So, that they can provide support to a huge range of people. Our experience, we've worked really closely with Age UK since the Social Prescribing team began back in 2019. They provide a really vast range of services to what are a sort of a large demographic of our patient population. Lavinia House, we quite often meet patients there. When they maybe don't want to meet in the surgeries, they've got a whole host of activities that go on there. They provide support around benefits, a whole host of things. And as I say, we've they've been a service we've worked really, really closely alongside and continue to do so.
That's great. Thanks, Luke, for that. It's really, really important information. So, is there anything that you think, Tay or Luke, either of you, that would be really useful for people to know that you wish people did know about your services?
What I would say is just if you have a question, just ask, because we are here to help. And I think a lot of people worry that they're asking maybe a silly question and the answer might be quite obvious, but a lot of the time it's not. And just asking someone who might know is going to be the best help that you can get, and to find out what is available. Because we, as a community agent, I can signpost and refer people onwards, so we don't have to stay within the internal organisation as well. We have the ability to find what there is for you and what's out there and what support you can have in place. My advice would be just ask.
Great. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi there, Mike. Do you want to introduce yourself for us?
Hi, I'm Mike Cade. I'm the Debt Centre Manager for Horsham Christians Against Poverty. We cover debt advice for the whole of the RH 12, 13, 14 and 20 areas, which is all of Horsham District Council. It's a free service, totally free, totally available to all people everywhere. We love helping with people, and we are probably the largest face-to-face debt counselling service in the country. We love dealing with this, and as an organisation we probably get over 200 people a month becoming debt-free, which is pretty good going. We're available all the time, and I'd love to talk to people if they've got any problems with their finances and need some guidance. We're here to help 24/7.
And just from what you said, Mike, that sounds like you're doing some fantastic work. I mean, those numbers in terms of your debt-free numbers you just mentioned, that's excellent. And how might people access your services? What's the best way of doing that?
There's an 0800 number. I'll give you the form. They can ring. If they ring that number,
Great.
that's available
Yep.
anytime. Just log up and say, I have a problem. Ring that number. CAP head office in Bradford. They will take the details and then pass it through to the local area. So even if you're not in the Horsham District Council but just happen to see this video and you want some help, they will always pass you to the nearest debt centre. There are over 300 centres across the UK, so it's a good national coverage. But anyone in the areas I gave you, you'll come through to me or one of my colleagues, and we'd be delighted to help you.
Excellent, Mike. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate that.
Okay, bless you. Thank you. Good luck.